Kiinross sent off 11th to 10 on, market leader, just the 6 going to post, but a very select sextet.
And they're off, racing away 7 furlongs to the Whirlpool Lennox Stakes. This Group 2 audience in red, white and blue strides out with Indestructible for company wider out in those violet silks. Between the pair of them, the gold sleeves, the red cap of Isaac Shelby. After that leading trio, Kiinross settles down behind the pace in a handy 4th. Holguin is very keen on terms there with Kiinross around the opening bend. Marban is at the back as they race away towards the final 5 furlongs, and out in front, audience under Rab Havlin leads from Isaac Shelby. Kiinross covered up to the inside, Indestructible a little deeper. Still between those horses then is Holguin in the black and yellow. Marban is still last of them as they run up the home straight and approaching the final 3 furlongs shortly. And out in front, it's audience from Isaac Shelby is held together. Kiinross, Frankie looking for that cutaway point, which is coming up shortly with just inside 2 furlongs to go when that cutaway drops away with Indestructible ridden. Then came Holguin and Marban. They race now inside the final furlong and a half. Isaac Shelby joining in with audience. Kiinross every chance over toward the far side. Then Holguin and Indestructible. They're racing toward the final furlong. Kiinross has now moved up with Isaac Shelby as they'll battle it out inside the final half. Kiinross by a half a length from Isaac Shelby, who's responding well, but it's Kiinross again in the Lennox. It's Kiinross to take it. Kiinross from Isaac Shelby in 2nd, Marban in 3rd, then Holguin, Indestructible and audience.
Kiinross too good. What a horse he is. 11th to 10 on favourite. Wins the Lennox. Frankie Dettori teaming up with Rafe Beckett. 2nd was Isaac Shelby. Ran a massive race, 5 to 2. Kiinross just beaten in the race last year by Sondrine, goes one better, gets his revenge and comes 4th when he really needed to. The cutaway was a vital part of his success here because it looked as though at one stage Frankie Dettori had nowhere to go, but as soon as he got that gap, he did quicken up in good style to Kiinross and just getting the better of Isaac Shelby. To his credit, he has battled on willingly on the near side, but Kiinross, his class has come to the fore.
Congratulations. Were you worried that last year was going to happen all over again in that race?
No, because I was in the slingshot, and as soon as the cutaway went, I kicked him in there. Once I put my head in, I was fine.
Okay.
And then, in fairness, Sean gave me a good fight, but you know, he's super tough, this fella, and I knew it wasn't going to stop.
It was a good fight with Isaac Shelby. Did it surprise you slightly?
It was surprising because I couldn't shake him off, and I wasn't slowing down. And I think we pulled a bit clear of the 3rd, so we were really quickening the last bit.
And does he feel right back to the top of his game because he's been working back to it this season?
Yes, look, it goes without saying he's much better on soft ground, but he can go on anything. I mean, he's barely soft today. I would say slow side of good. I prefer more rain for him, but 7 furlong to me is his ultimate distance. But he can run an easy mile like he did in the Breeders' Cup, or very stiff 6 furlong get Ascot on heavy ground. So he has the same options as last year, but I think the ultimate target, Mark wants him to run him in Hong Kong in the mile in December. So I promised and I'll carry on a bit longer till then.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I like that a lot. He's a brilliant horse.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, you know, they gelded him, and he wasn't a very expensive purchase. He flopped a few times when they bought him, but I think Rafe got the hang of him and changed his training a bit, and it's been a revelation. I mean, I can't say enough praises for the horse. He's my ATM machine. He brings me a few thousands every year, and I'm forever grateful to him.
Next race, Courage Mon Ami in the Goodwood Cup. If you win it, you become the winning most jockey of the race.
I haven't won it yet, so let's not talk about it.
But
yes.
This horse is trying some cutting the ground for the first time. Yes. Do you think that'll be fine?
The ground is not as bad as I thought. You know, this is barely good to soft, so I think we should be fine. But until we try, we don't know. It's not firm or Ascot, but yeah, I mean, look, he's favourite. He's won the Gold Cup, and he's entitled to be favourite. He's racing against the same horses, but he's half a furlong shorter. And look, it'll be interesting. And you know, I'm there, and I'm going to give it a good go.
The key thing about him, though, is that he won the Ascot Gold Cup on his 4th ever start.
And exactly. I mean, I couldn't see it happen. John did, and I must say, he surprised me when he did, because I thought, no, for the horse was run 3 times to win a Gold Cup is unheard of, but he did it. Well done, John.
Well, very best of luck on a quick fire group race double.
Fingers crossed.